What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the Broker CCG. Today we have Craniamon versus Red Hybrid. So let's get right into it. My opponent's going to go ahead and hatch a Demi-Meramon, and then he's going to Digivolve into a Flamemon. And from there he's going to go ahead and play a Flamemon from hand, searching the top 4 cards for a Susanomon, Takuya, or a Red Hybrid. He's going to go ahead and add the Aldamon hand, passing it over to me for a memory cost of 3. I'm going to hatch the Tumblemon, Digivolve into Craniamon, and then I'm going to go ahead and play a tie, setting me up for the rest of that game. He's going to go ahead and draw for turn, play a Flamemon. He's going to go ahead and trash 1 card and draw 2, passing me over to 3 memory. I'm going to draw for turn, bring the Craniamon out, and I'm going to Digivolve into Gladiamon. And so from there, I'm going to go ahead and swing with the Gladiamon with jamming, hitting a Burning Greymon but surviving, and then Digivolving the Gladiamon into Metal Tyrannomon, putting my opponent to 3, suspending the Flamemon, and then making it so that it doesn't unsuspend, and then the Gladiamon's going to give it reboot. He's going to Digivolve in Raising into Burning Greymon, and then Digivolve into Aldamon, putting me back to 3 memory. I'm going to go ahead and draw for turn, hatch a Tumblemon, Digivolve the Tumblemon into a Sunarizamon, and then Digivolve the Sunarizamon into a Gladiamon, and then finally I'm going to go ahead and Digivolve the Metal Tyrannomon into the BT13 Craniamon, putting my opponent back to 3. He's going to go ahead and bring the Aldamon out and Digivolve it into a Emperor Greymon. Thankfully I have the Craniamon that cannot be deleted, and he doesn't have a tamer in the Inheritable, so he's going to go ahead and swing for 2 checks, hitting a Gyromon and a Craniamon, swinging over both of them. He's going to go ahead and end his turn by playing a Takuya, putting me up to 3 memory. I'm going to go ahead and draw for turn, bring the Gladiamon out of Raising, and then swing with the Craniamon into the Emperor Greymon, getting rid of it. And then since I deleted the Craniamon, Emperor Greymon in battle, the Metal Tyrannomon is going to trash the top card of the security. And then the Emperor Greymon is going to trigger its on delete to play a Takuya for free. Gladiamon is going to swing with jamming, and then I'm going to play the Death Xmon for a play cost of 8, which is going to delete all of the Flamemon on his field, and then Gladiamon is going to give my Craniamon a reboot. He's going to hatch a Capriamon, Digivolve the Capriamon into a Flamemon, and from there he's going to go ahead and use the Takuya effect to Digivolve into an Emperor Greymon, putting 5 cards with hybrid in his trash under the Takuya. And then since the majority of the cards that he is placing under the Takuya does give him extra DP, he's going to be able to delete the Death Xmon, and then after that check 3 security cards. So he's going to go ahead and check all 3. I do make a misplay and miss the Craniamon, which should have de-Digivolve him, but he goes and plays a Bokomon from hand, revealing the top 5 cards of his hand, adding 1 Tamer and 1 card with hybrid, so finding a Agunimon and a Takuya, putting the rest at the bottom of his deck. I'm going to go ahead and unsuspend, draw for turn, and hatch a Tumblemon, Digivolve the Tumblemon into a Craniamon. And then from there, I'm going to go ahead and start swinging with the Craniamon. It does hit a Atomic Inferno, which gives all of his Digimon security attack +1. I do then swing with Gladiamon, and then finish out game 1 with Mercuriamon, Digivolving on top of the tie. So let's go on to game 2. My opponent is going to go ahead and hatch a Demi-Meramon, and then from there he's going to go ahead and Digivolve into a Flamemon, and then play out a red memory boost from hand, searching the top 4 cards of his deck. And from there he's going to go ahead and add the Emperor Greymon, sending the rest of the cards to the bottom of his deck. I'm going to hatch a Tumblemon, Digivolve into a Toy Agumon, and then Digivolve into a Gladiamon. And from there I'm going to go ahead and play a tie, putting him to 1 memory. He's going to go ahead and use the red memory boost delay effect to gain 2 memory, to play a Flamemon for 3, putting him to 0 memory, ditching 1 card to draw 2, and then playing out another Flamemon, revealing the top 4 cards of his deck. From there he's going to be able to add a Burning Greymon to hand, putting the rest of the cards at the bottom of his deck. So from there he puts me to 3 memory. I'm going to go ahead and draw for turn, bring the Gladiamon out, and then since the Gladiamon has jamming, I'm going to go ahead and swing with it, checking a Burning Greymon. I'm going to Digivolve the Gladiamon into a Gyromon for a Digivolution cost of 3, and then use Laplace's Demon to make the Flamemon swing at the start of his turn. Then the Gyromon's going to unsuspend due to the reboot from Gladiamon. He's going to draw for turn, bring the Flamemon out, and then swing with the Flamemon. I'm going to go ahead and block. And then since I did block, the tie is going to allow me to unsuspend the Gyromon. He's going to play out a Flamemon, putting me back to 2 memory. He's going to trash 1 card to draw 2 cards. So I'm going to go ahead and unsuspend tie, draw for turn, and hatch a Tumblemon. And then Digivolve the tie into a Mercurymon, giving itself blocker, and Digivolve the Mercurymon into Sephirothmon for a Digivolution cost of 1, making another Flamemon swing at the start of his main phase. So he's going to hatch a Demimeramon and then swing with the Flamemon. I'm going to block with the Sephirothmon, deleting it. He's going to go ahead and Digivolve into a Flamemon in raising, and then play out a Takuya from hand, putting me to 2 memory. So from there, I'm going to unsuspend. I'm going to go ahead and Digivolve on top of the Sephirothmon with a Mercurymon, and then play out a tie from hand, putting me to 0 memory. I'm going to go ahead and Digivolve into a Gyromon, putting my opponent to 3 memory. He's going to go ahead and draw for turn, and Digivolve in raising into a Burning Greymon. Then using the Takuya effect, he's going to go ahead and Digivolve into a Emperor Greymon, the BT7 with Blitz. He's going to go ahead and place 5 cards with Hybrid in their traits at the bottom to be able to Digivolve, and then he's going to go ahead and swing with it. And I'm not going to go ahead and block since he's only doing 2 checks. It hits a final Zubagon Punch, which gets at the hand, and then a Sephirothmon. Passes me over to 4 memory. I'm going to go ahead and draw for turn, Digivolve into a Toy Agumon, and then from there I'm going to go ahead and play 2 final Zubagon Punches to give one of my Gyromons plus 6,000, being able to swing over the Emperor Greymon. And from there I'm going to go ahead and Digivolve the Gyromon into a Craniamon, putting him to 5 memory. The Gladiamon's going to allow me to unsuspend the Craniamon, and so now I have a huge blocker on my field. He's going to bring the Burning Greymon out, Digivolve into an Aldamon, and from there he's going to go ahead and Digivolve one of the Flamemons into an Agunimon, and then playing out a Bokomon to get some extra searching out, revealing the top 5 cards of his deck. He's going to add a Takuya, and then an Emperor Greymon to hand, putting the rest at the bottom of his deck. Then the Craniamon effect is going to allow me to make Aldamon swing, and then since he does attack, I'm going to be able to use Craniamon to block, and then this is going to trigger the Gyromon effect to trash the top card of his security. So that trashes a Burning Greymon and a security, and then Craniamon, I do get to unsuspend it with the tie, but since it's going to go over to my turn, I unsuspend for turn, draw for turn, bring the Toy Agumon out, and since he only has 3 security cards left, I'm going to go ahead and swing with all of the Digimon I have on the field, checking 2 ties, one after another, then finally hitting a Emperor Greymon, and finishing out game 2 with another hybrid into Mercurymon, swinging for game. But I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one.